Good morning, it's Edward. Let's talk healing. Your healing and mine. Oh, two thumbs. You know what that means? I bet you do. What does it mean? What has two thumbs and doesn't care about your feelings? This guy, right here. It's true. I care about my feelings. I care about my emotions because I'm the one responsible and accountable for these things and my healing as you are. So, what are we going to do? We're going to navigate our healing. That's what we're going to do. We're going to stop looking for external validation and go inside and find internal validation, self-validation. What you want to do is heal. You got somebody walking their dog that's distracting the shit out of me right now, but that's okay. I'm going to try not to get distracted. Driving here today, I heard something on the radio that said, and I found it, I laughed out loud, like I literally laughed out loud, at loneliness and the connection to loneliness and suicide. I can't even get into the connection that they're putting together, that if you're feeling lonely, reach out to your family and stuff and friends. Do you know that it's because of my family that I was suicidal? That because of my family that I tried taking my life? That because of my family, I didn't want to be here anymore. Because they made me feel so unworthy of love, so unworthy of anything. I had incredible abandonment issues. I could go on for hours about the things that they did, but I'm not going to. It's not about what they did. It's how I healed through the same experiences that so many of you have had to, endure. I'm not going to sit here and trauma bond with people because trauma bonding sucks. It's crap. Sure, you can express yourself, but why are you expressing yourself? You need to be heard. Yes, you do need to be heard. But don't linger in that. You need to heal through it. Acknowledge the things that happen to you, yes. Acknowledge how difficult it is, yes. Make connections with people that are healing, not just staying stagnant in what they're navigating or the lack thereof. You can do this. I did this, you can do this. Feelings are feelings. We all feel the same things, even though we've gone through possibly different experiences, traumas. But we all feel. We know what shame feels like. We know what guilt feels like. We know what betrayal. We know what neglect, abandonment feels like. Rage, fear. We know these feelings. We all have them. But most times we have to suppress them because they're too traumatic to navigate. They're too hard to deal with. They're too hard to feel. So we suppress them. Why? Because we don't want to feel them. It just makes it worse then, because then we make poor choices. We lash out, we project out, and then we have guilt. Yes, we all have that guilt. We have all done these things. I've got my demons. I've had to navigate through these things. I ran through hell on fire, getting through this stuff as quickly as I could, because I tell you, it sucked being in there. But once I realized what I was doing and how it worked, you couldn't stop me if you tied a train to my ass. Couldn't. I had to push that fucking thing to get through hell. And I did. And I made it to the other side. With obstacles placed in my path. With what we call family and friends interfering, judging, projecting, threatening, sabotaging. With the opportunity to make things easier, and they chose the opposite, to make things harder, because they wanted to prove their narrative. Such is life. But in the end, the light shall shine in the dark, and the truth will always come out, because it always does. So, if you're watching, and I know you are, knock knock, here comes karma. Love you all, unconditionally. Yes, unconditionally. I pray for your healing, as I pray for everybody's healing, because this is the way, the direction. There's only one direction, that's forward. If you want consciousness, you need to heal. If I'm the catalyst for you to trigger into healing, then I'm a catalyst. I'll play the villain. That's okay. I have no problem. I don't care. Your thoughts and your feelings got nothing to do with me. It's all about you, as it's always been about you. So anyway, it's been lovely talking with you today, and I look forward to more. I'm going to do, I hope, thought of the day, message of the day. You can consider this a message of the day, but I want to go back into my list of quotes, and I think I'm going to dig into something and share my thoughts on these quotes. Anyway, lots of love, unconditional love, truth. Love ya. Have a great day. We will talk soon.